Hey, y'all. Happy Thursday, everybody. Happy Thursday. I'm live on TikTok. Let me get live on Instagram and let me get live on Facebook. We're going to get into it today and we're going to talk about if you're a woman and you want to lead other women, you want to coach other women, you want to create spaces where other business owners that are women specifically can follow you. I want to talk about that, what that looks like for you. And then we're going to get into it. Okay, I'm live on Instagram. Let me make sure my Facebook is good. So happy Tuesday, friend. And then y'all know this Thursday night we're getting together for the community building event. My energy low only because I've been working all morning. For real. Okay, happy Tuesday. Let's get into it, ladies. So if you're a coach, you're a leader, speaker, you want to create spaces for other women, let's talk about what that looks like. Happy Tuesday. Y'all already know how we do every morning on the show. I want you to come in and think about what you're doing in your business today and also what you're doing in your business this week. This is not the week for us to sit and wait, okay? I was actually just right before I got the show started, I was just sitting here sending out some pitches because I have to get on stage this summer. So I was doing that. And so I was just thinking, even in the midst of me like looking for opportunities for myself, even stuff that I feel like I'm qualified for. Like it's scary. It brought up feelings of fear. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to talk to all of the other women who are doing big things. We're leaders. We're leading other women and creating community and groups for them. I want to talk about the reality of what that looks like. Okay. And then also some of my experiences doing this. So happy Tuesday, y'all. Drop your business down in the comments. Or if you're a coach, let me know down in the chat. Put coach down in the comments. Even if you're catching the replay, girl, it's okay. Put coach down in the comments just so I know that you're a coach too. Okay. And we're going to be talking about building spaces for other women to come learn from you. So I hear about this a lot where women say, well, I've done a lot of one-on-ones. I'm really good in my one-on-ones. I've changed a lot of lives, but I want to start doing like groups. Why do people want to start doing groups? I know I wanted to do them because I felt like I'd be able to make more money faster, and just because of the capacity of like one-on-one coaching. Obviously you can only do so much, right? Justina says coach. Yeah, you can only do so much, child, with the one-on-ones. But the thing that I love about the one-on-ones is they do show you how you actually impact. Like if you're a coach and you like coach other people, or you're the type of person that when people talk to you, they light up because you naturally give game, you naturally tell them what's up. You can just, it's easy for you to be able to coach people. Not turn into a business is something else. Okay. But you're a great coach. You can see it clear as day. And you're like, well, I've done that one-on-one. I want to go to a group space. Okay, if you've been thinking about creating some type of group for yourself, do group in the comments. Just even if you're catching the replay, just so I know that you were here and you're thinking about this for yourself. You've been impacting one-on-one and now you're thinking of going group. Put group in the chat and let me know. Okay, you're thinking about starting some type of group. So that was me doing a lot of one-on-ones. I was like, man, I want some type of group. And I've talked about this on the show before. When coaches say, hey, I want to navigate into groups, I want us to be careful about that and think about that, because here's what I've learned. Okay, here's what I've learned. If you're a coach and you're doing one-on-ones and you want to navigate towards group, we have a framework that we use for this. Because when people say, I'm tired of doing one-on-ones, I want a group, I want you to really ask yourself, does your community want to, are you putting them all in one classroom where you're about to teach them all at one time? Or are you going to put them in a space where they can connect with each other, collaborate and stuff? Because as a coach, what we'll start doing is we'll think that, at least I thought that I'm teaching them, all these girls, the same stuff one-on-one. Why not just teach them all at one time? But I know for my ladies, a part of why they excelled is because they were able to be seen. They were able to ask questions. They were able to talk about their own specific situation. So when I curated my group offer, I kind of missed that. I kind of didn't see. I saw, okay, well, this is what I need to teach them. They learn the same stuff. I didn't create space for them to really be seen and heard, which is probably 90% of the reason why they were excelling. You know what I'm saying? Justina says, I do a women's support group now and it is awesome. I love groups, so I host events to just get it done, but it is tasking. I'm telling you, Justina, I'm with you. So welcome in, girl. I don't think we've talked even off here or anything before, but I'm the same with you. I love the Conquer Club. Literally love my group. Girl, let me throw it down at the screen at the bottom, honey. Literally love the Conquer Club. Love my group so much. But it is tasking. It is tasking. It takes a lot of work. But I think that that's what makes a good community or group is it feels effortless to the attendee. But y'all know as the host child, it's a lot. Okay. So if you're a woman and you want to sell to other women, I think that's the first thing. And we have this theory. I have this theory that I teach, and I'm going to be teaching about it this Thursday night on the webinar. We're going to be doing a community building webinar for coaches, leaders, and speakers. I'm going to be talking about this theory that I teach, which is the classroom versus cookout theory. And this is to make sure that coaches don't lean too much into a classroom theory where it's so much teaching, so many deadlines, is so many PDFs and resources that you just overwhelm people, or that you don't lean too much into a cookout theory, which is a Facebook group of 40,000 people. The engagement is high, but there's no offer. There's no way to make money. They don't really respect you as the coach. They just see you as this really cool girl that puts stuff together and that's it. Okay. I think that a great coach who has longevity in the marketplace will understand how to marry the two. So I'm going to be talking about that theory, the classroom versus cookout theory on the webinar. I'm saying webinar. Lord, forgive me. The mastermind this Thursday night. But I think that that's something for us to think about, especially if you have a group. Like I have a free Facebook group and engagement isn't high at all, but I'm able to go in there and pull people closer into my world like clockwork. So, you know, y'all know we've been talking about community a lot here on the show lately, and welcome in. Happy Tuesday, y'all. If you have a business, Ray says, hey cousin, what's up, girl? Hey Bookie. If you have a business and you're like, baby, I naturally lead other women, like that was me. I've always naturally led other women. Now I'm not the friend you call and trauma dump on. Nah, you know what I'm saying? But for advice, for business, for advancing, for leadership, always been the case. And you turn it into a business and you're like, oh God, this is a whole nother level for you to start doing that one-on-one and then for you to transform it into a group. So the first thing is for us to honor that creating some type of group or like group program is not just about putting them all in one classroom. It takes away from the magic that they're experiencing doing that one-on-one because they really felt seen and heard. So I guess we want to make sure that as we're creating groups and spaces for other women to lead, that we also want to create plenty of space for them to be able to be seen, to be recognized, to be heard. I feel like that's just important as the classroom part of your group program. Okay. So that's the first thing. And the second thing is I want to talk about something because when you're a leader and when you're a coach and you're trying to put women all in one room, um it can be a lot. Okay. So I want to talk about how do we protect the space of our group programs when it's only women. Okay. Now, here's the thing. You want in an ideal world, you'll create a community and everybody cool, right? She get along with her. She get along with her. She don't know her man. They don't know each other. They come in here. They talk business. They hit end Zoom and go to sleep, and that's it. Okay. Ideally, that's what we want. Okay. And that's kind of been the goal for me. And I want to talk about this because I feel like if you're a leader and you want to lead women, it's so important for you to understand this concept that I talk about, which is making sure that you have a very tall gate at the entrance of your group program. And that very tall gate is going to tell going to tell certain women you don't belong here. This is critical if you want to be a coach, you want to be a leader, you want to be a speaker, you want the group programs and all of that. If you don't want this thing to go south, you better be very clear about the type of women that you don't want in this room. Period. And this is not a we're good and you're bad type of framework. This just means, sis, this just not your room. And that's cool. You have to have that to protect the integrity of your space, first and foremost. Okay. So there are two parts to this. Okay. There are two parts to this. The first part of this, let me go with the easier thing to swallow. If you're going to be coaching women and putting them in one space, the first thing that I really had to conquer around this, I was taking anybody with a debit or credit card. Baby, if you want the Cash App Me debit card, credit card, oh, you want this? Oh, okay. I had to put access to that space behind some type of paywall, behind some type of application, 2-3 questions or something. If just anybody can pay and jump in today, I worry about the integrity of the space. Because what is the gate that you're going to keep up to tell people that they do not belong in your space? Why is that important? What do you think? It protects the culture for me. And you might even think you'll be like, I had a pastor. Lord, shout out to all the pastors, girls. Shout out to the pulpit pimps. Okay. I had a consultation with a pastor, and she was asking about my program. I was like, ma'am, ma'am, ma'am. You ain't gonna want to be in that Zoom call every Tuesday night. She was like, yes, I do. I was like, no, you're not. And I'm laughing now because it was funny, but I have to have enough. So that's a funny, lighthearted example. But there's also another example where I'm just seeing a personality fit or something, and they have the money, but you cannot come into this space. You cannot come into this space. And this is part of the church framework. Y'all, we got frameworks just based on how we've been building and how I've been helping other women build the church framework, which is literally like going to church on a Sunday morning. If you go and sit on a church on in there, it's 50 of them on every corner in America and 80 of them in every hood in America, right? If you go to church every Sunday morning and you sitting on the pew, right? And somebody walk in and they, baby, chi-chi's out, they smacking gum, they loud on the phone, they skirt all up they tail, she walking to church. Sis, we love you, but what you got going on don't belong in this space right now. And if you're going to be a coach and be a leader and create space that you want to have longevity for your members, you have to have a version of your process that says, hey, we're not mad at you, but you don't belong here. This is how you protect the integrity of your brand promises, what's being built. Now, we ain't mad at you. We're going to escort you out in the hallway and say, now, baby, what's going on? Now, you need us to pray for you and let us send you down. Like, no, ma'am. Okay. But this is the type of stuff that I had to learn. These are the mistakes that I made. I was like, oh, you got a business. Oh, you got a debit card. Oh, you ready to pay? All right. Okay. You know, you go. Okay. Girl, baby, I was ready to go. But now I understand what it did to the culture and the consistency of that space. Okay. And you already know as a coach too, when you just start admitting people just because you need money, it always goes south every time. It never fails. I don't know why I ever sit and think that I can just say, well, I'm going to just give her a break and it ever works out. It never does. It's always the worst of the worst of the worst of the worst. Every time. Every time. Okay. So happy Tuesday. I'm not going to be on too long because I got somebody pulling up here. They said before noon. So I'll be hopping off live if I hear my doorbell. Um, But yes, happy Tuesday, y'all. Y'all already know how we do every day on the show. If you have a business, this is not the day to sit and wait. Okay. We've been sitting here talking about ladies who are speakers, who are coaches, who are leaders, who want to create groups for other women, specifically paid groups for other women. Okay. I just shared some of the stuff that I did. And then we'll be diving more to it on Thursday night when we do the mastermind. So it is free to attend. You will have the option to upgrade to VIP, which means you'll be able to get a workbook to go along with the mastermind that we do on Thursday, where I explain all of the frameworks and how to implement them for your group program, girl. ChatGPT ain't gonna have nothing on me Thursday, girl. It's gonna be straight to the point. So good. She said, I work late and couldn't make the mastermind. Will there be another one? It's actually Thursday, Tahoya. If you got the text about us getting started tonight, it's just because we already have a group chat. I've already dropped a video inside of the group chat. And it's about how to actually get your first 30 paid members. Girl, I broke it all the way down. So you can come on in. If you got a registration, if you register for the mastermind on Thursday, you should get a text with a link to the group chat. So you can come on in, and then we'll just be live on Zoom on Thursday. So I saw that we had a doula and lactation specialist inside the group. I also saw that we had Robin, which she helps women entrepreneurs who are launching their own podcast. I saw her inside the group. And I know I saw a couple of the ladies from the Conquer Club, like Nakia, who is a life coach. I also saw Chastity, who's actually in the finance space. So it's going to be really dope. So I wanted to create a space specifically for women who are coaches and in a service-based space to really kind of break down some of these frameworks that I'm using, like to refine and grow my business, and then stuff that I'm helping ladies with inside the Conquer Club too. Yes. She said, definitely need this for Hey Girl Hill University. Yes, Tahoya, I'm so here for it. And y'all know I love the idea of community, and I want to keep talking about the idea of community because y'all know I'm telling you, the same people that we love to sit and watch on live, the same people that we love to listen to their podcasts, we love to see their TikToks, we feel like they are a friend in our head. It's because they are focusing on building community with you. Like, you literally have people. I know for a fact that there are people. I know every morning I get up and get on TikTok, they're going to be on live. You follow anybody like that? Do you follow anybody like that? Put follow in the chat. Do you follow anybody like that? You know for a fact when you get up in the morning on TikTok, they on there. They're going to be on there about, I ain't talking about 30 minutes. Girl, they're going to be on there 4 hours. You'll be like, now they still on here. I done ran to Walmart. I done came back. I done started scrolling. They still on. You be like, dang, babe, I need that hustle. Community. The ability to be bold enough to do that with your audience is going to be the number one reason why most women business owners are going to fail 100%. Because just posting every once in a while, or even just posting now, is not a recipe for any type of longevity or any type of relationship building in the marketplace. It is old, played out. The women that will succeed in entrepreneurship are going to be the women that are going to be bold enough to go live. They're going to be bold enough to show up all the time. You feel like, oh, that's my friend, that's my coach, that's my da-da-da-da-da. The woman that focuses on building community will win. But she's bold. This is why I constantly tell women, if you think that, oh, they know what I do, girl, I ain't got to post up. I don't want to do social media like that. You know, I don't want folks in my business and be crying in the car. Crying in the car on the way to work. Devastated that you cannot lock into the type of self-esteem that you say you have to be bold and loud about who you are and what you want to do with the world. I'm calling you out. I'm calling BS on you, friend. I'm calling BS on you, friend. The girl that posts all the pictures in the world, turned up, look lit, promote your business, is crickets. I'm calling BS on you, friend. You are not the boss that you say you are. that your family think you are, that your friends think you are. I'm calling you out. I'm calling BS on you. I'm calling BS on you. If I can't scroll your page 3 thumbs worth and see what you do, I'm calling BS on you. I'm calling BS on you. If you willing to go live when you out looking lit and turn with your friends after payday, but you're too scared to do it for your business a week in a row, I'm calling BS on you. You full of it. Full of it. And you will not make it sitting in that spot in your life. You will not make it. You will not make it. You will be scrolling and left behind a year from now, 2 years from now, 3 years from now. If you don't make a decision that you're going to be bolder than you've ever been before in your life and that people want to see you, you will not make it. Okay? So this is my call out to you to be bold and to be brave, especially if you want to lead people, especially if you want to coach and lead. We don't follow the leader that's hiding in the corner. Make it make sense. Okay? I can't learn from you if you're sitting in the corner. I don't want to follow you if you're sitting in the corner. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. That's why you'll post and I'll like it and keep going, okay? We can't do that. Okay? All right. That's it. That's all I got. That's all I got. Happy Tuesday. Go do something bold for your business today. Go talk to 10 people today. Go pitch 10 people. Go back to 10 past customers. Go put yourself out there today like you never have before a day in your life. Go get some rejection today. It's good for you. It's like eating Cheerios in the morning. If you're a business owner, go get you a little dose of rejection today and build that muscle up. Okay? There is no time for you to sit and wait today. Go get you a little dose of rejection today. Go get you a little dose of, I'm going to ask somebody to buy this from me today. Do not sit around and wait for somebody to come save you in your business because you posted a TikTok today. Boring, boo-hoo. That ain't how it works. You're going to lose out here for real. Okay? All right? All right. So we'll be back on the show tomorrow. Tonight, we're going to be inside the Conquer Club. We'll be kicking off June where we'll be diving into community. This is specifically for the service-based girls. If you're looking to build your own paid and some ladies that are looking to do free communities, which, I believe in both. We'll be diving into that tonight on the Conquer Club. And then Thursday, we'll be doing our community building mastermind, which is going to be for coaches and speakers and leaders. It's going to be for this Thursday. So there's a post pinned at the top of my page. You can click and register for that. It is free, honey. So you can come and learn and mastermind about creating you a group space versus just truly doing one-on-ones. Okay. All right. I love y'all. I got to get back to work. I have a full day of work today. Tuesday's my long days. Y'all know the vibes. When you wake up tomorrow, make sure you conquer some and see you tomorrow on the show, girl.